serious issue for the captain would be front and Girard. We had a triple shooting the other day, and we had, I think the 7-Eleven was an armed robbery. I think all of that was in the last 2 weeks. It is now desolate there. There's no eyes on the street. I have yet to see a cop car. We're essential, so I still go to work every day, which means I go through that intersection 4 or 5 times a day. It feels like it needs, between transit police and the 26th district, it needs eyes there. It just seems like a good amount of crime and a good amount of people not practicing social distancing.
I agree.
It's a pretty scary intersection. The Saint, when it was operating, people were scared to stand in front of Janae's property because they were so animated about keeping it clear. I've gone out there and there's 10, 15 people on that corner. And it's an intersection where if you have a child in a stroller, or you're a single woman, or even a single guy, I think you would have second thoughts about crossing that intersection right now.
Yeah, we do have 2 bike officers that are responsible to cover that area. They cover up from Front to 8th Street all along Girard Avenue. In regards to that triple shooting, we did make 2 arrests on that the same day, with a weapon recovered. Fortunately, nobody was seriously hurt in that, but that could have definitely been prevented, in my opinion.
Captain, it's Mark again. I mean, how would you? I know you've been able to get more, I guess, plainclothes officers back in the uniform and on the street. Is that the case?
Well, we were just able to put our plainclothes officers back into plainclothes. The past 2 or 3 weeks, they were all in uniform. And then last week, we were able to get them back into plainclothes. And that's how I've been utilizing them.
Okay. And certainly we can talk if you need us to restart our foot patrol program with you, if you think that'll be helpful. Is there any other questions for the captain while we have him before we move on to our elected officials who are on the call?
Captain, are you guys okay with supplies? I know you said that you make sure that your officers have the gloves and masks, but are you running low on anything? Like, do you need our help with trying to find stuff?
I think if we could get hand soap, we're pretty low on that through the district.
Okay.
We're trying to reach out to our warehouse to see if they have any, but if you can get some hand soap for us, that would be great.
Hey, Captain, this is Matt from the Fillmore. I'll drop off a case on Wednesday.
I appreciate it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And
if
Captain,
you guys,
the
we
BID
have
is also investigating both getting the masks, the official masks that are certified by the CDC, as well as some hand sanitizer and so forth that we can donate to the 26th.
Yeah, I was going to say, we have bandanas. I don't know if that's something that you guys would wear, but we had them as a marketing tool and happen to have cases of them.
Yeah. If you got extra ones, drop them off. We could definitely use them.
All right, I'll be there Wednesday.
I'd love to see the cops wearing bandanas out there.
Yeah.
we got masks, but I don't want them to wear them more than a couple days, and we only have about 4 or 5 boxes left. So if we have to wear the bandana, as long as we can cover our face, and that would be great.
Thank you, Captain. Anything else? Anything you want to bring to while we have the captain?
I have a quick question about the masks. Do you need the N95 or just like any kind of?
Well, we were originally given N95 masks, and now we have a cloth mask. Here, I'll show it like this, like a surgical type mask. We've been wearing these lately, but I still have my N95 mask as well.
Would you prefer the N95s?
I think the N95s are a little bit better. So yeah, if you can get them, that would be great.
Okay. Anything else for the captain before we have some elected officials on?
Captain, I want to thank one quick question about, you said now I know a lot of the plainclothes guys were in uniform, but now that they're back, are they going to start looking back at the drug, I guess the dealing or the drug issues as plainclothes officers at this point?
Yeah, as we get more complaints in regarding drug sales, we'll start deploying them in that areas. But I've been focusing them on. We just recently had a homicide, 1500 Marshall Street. So I know they've been focusing a lot on that. Historically, that was a problem area right there, like 6th and Master, 6th and Jefferson. So they've been working on that. And then we had another homicide, 2600 Palethorpe, which we think could have implications throughout the entire division. So we've been working mainly on those 2 homicides. But yeah, once we get some narcotics issues in, I haven't gotten any tips or complaints in the past couple of weeks. But when I do, I give him the Massey, and then he deploys his guys appropriately.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You know, my office actually got a phone call from somebody who was complaining that the drug dealers weren't wearing masks.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
were
I
we
mean,
going
that's
to do
How
about
dare
it?
they?
I'm like, I don't think we're going to call that one in.
yeah. I don't really think we can make them take the masks off, but they're smart. They know exactly what they're doing.
No,
We
yeah,
can't-
no.
we
The
can't ID
complaint
them.
was they were not wearing.
Not that they were not,
Oh.
the complaint wasn't that they were selling drugs. It was that they were not being socially distanced while they did it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks, guys.
I was just sharing anecdotes.